Good morning all. So, if you remember a few days ago, I put up a poll on the little social media thing to see what you guys want to see and what to do. And it turns out that you guys wanted a updated version of how to do a public transport travel and get into Alton Towers. So, if you can probably guess out a bit out of the background, I am currently outside McDonald's. I've already got my breakfast. And I want to give you a small little tipping guide on how to get to Alton Towers from Leeds. So, without further ado, I'm gonna basically just crack on with this food, and I'll take you onto the train. See you. On second thoughts, change of plan. They've announced the train early, so I won't be having breakfast. I'll be travelling to the stopping that. So, the first step is to get to Alton Towers is getting the train all the way from Leeds to Derby. And what you need to do is the first train out from that to get to Leeds to Derby is getting the Plymouth train. That is starting around 10 past 7. So as long as you get to the train station alongside there at 10 past 7, get to the station, jump on that ride, and away you go. It's easy as that one, to be fair. But yeah, as I say, I'm currently outside the station. Gonna be heading towards the stop for Plymouth to get to Derby. I will be getting there at about 8:30. It's about an hour's journey or anything like that. And so I need to get the ticket now. Give me a moment. Ugh. There we go, got it. Boom, we're in. Right, so we need to get to Derby. And by the way, when you're booking, be careful where you book, because you end up with like multiple tickets and that. So you can do buy rates, or if you're going like train line or anything like that, they do intend to automatically give you the whole like thingamajigger, like where they just do a split save deal. So it does save you money, but it's a pain in the neck as well. Because when you are travelling, it goes from Leeds to Shipley. No, not Leeds. I mean Leeds to Sheffield. They gives you a reserved seat, and after Sheffield, they don't really give you a reserved seat, so it's kind of a little bit pain in the neck, to be fair, because you end up getting some miserable person that has to ask you to move. So it's not always best, but it's always good. Right, so we're on is platform 16. We're after for Derby. 10 past 7. So I think we're all the way onto the other side actually for it. So a few minutes to travel to it. So yeah, I will be probably on the journey of subjects of giving you guys ideas of how to get to other theme parks using public transport. Is as you remember last year also, I did the one where you travel from Bradford to get to Alton Towers. But today I thought it would be a little bit more easier because a lot of people are asking how to get to Alton Towers through Leeds. So through Leeds and that. And the next one, I think someone commented as well that they wanted to see how to get to any theme parks like Alton Towers from Manchester as well. So I might be doing that video as well, so you might have to look out for that one and see. So we need platform 16. 15. That's 15, 16 and 17. There we go. They never make it easy. No, that way. This way. It's a shame I'm not able to eat my breakfast. I'm looking forward to that, right? But we'll probably eat it on the train. There'll be probably some upset guy. Hopefully it's just me by myself. And that, so Because if someone's sitting next to me, that's going to be some awkward moment, especially for my social cues, because I'm going to get anxious with anxiety. But yeah, when you're travelling to Alton Towers, the first thing you doing from Leeds is getting the 10 past 7 one. That is the only route that you can probably get first thing in the morning. I've had a look on the other transports throughout the day. If you get into Alton Towers, see if there's one a little bit earlier, see if there's one a little bit later. But there is one a little bit later, but it takes a lot more effort to get to Alton Towers than the one that is at 10 past 7. So it's probably better to take this one and that all the way down to Derby. That one, all the thing. So yeah, it's about 6:55. Just playing a waiting game now, so I'll see you in a moment. Right, time to get on. So we're on car C61. Not much of a window, but not much of a window seat, but I suppose it will do. Oh, it's quite a one as well. So. And we have chargers. Yes. I've seen that lately. Most of the train chargers have not really been working very much to it. But yeah, that's some premium window seat there. I've got a bit of window seat. I've got a bit. Yeah. Let's just enjoy the journey and see you at Derby. It's going to be a bit of a long one. So here's a bit of a thing when you're travelling to Alton Towers using public transport, that yes, when you're getting the first train out from Leeds all the way to Derby, that you are going to be here arriving all the way till 8:30 in the X80 bus doesn't really arrive outside the station till outside the train station till 9:45. So that gives us a bit of time to walk to the bus station and get some breakfast, have a bit of cuppa or something like that, and just talk a bit of time, because you do get, it's like an hour's waiting time just waiting for the X80 to literally show up and that. There is a different service where a different bus service where you can get a bang on out to Derby. I'm not quite sure on that one, because that one gives like a 2 transfers over, where you got to get somewhere else to here. So it's a little bit of a tricky one, that one. But all in all, we're outside the Derby train station. We're not going to be waiting outside the bus stop for it. We're going to head down to the bus station and wait outside there for the X80 now. But the X80 is a £15 return ticket all the way from Derby to the Alton Towers. So we're going to have a bit of a walk, so come and have a gander with me. So when you finally walk down to the bus service of Derby, you walk your way down all the way to B29, and you will see a big massive logo sign saying the X80 by Albatross going to Alton Towers. I'd say that's the other information as well, guys, that they do available. But if you do want to look into a detail, they do it online as well on their website, on the X80 Albatross website, or you can see them on Facebook. Either way, there's a lot of information that I do as well. Even with the pricing as well, I'd say it's £15. It's £15 from Derby, £10 from Uttoxeter. They do a little bit of deals as well. And that. So yeah, the bus doesn't come here till 9:40. I have came a little bit early because the public transport is a bit early. So you don't have to wait around it. You can just have a bit of a hover around Derby, go to a Costa Cafe, go for a drink or anything like that. Go for a breakfast, then come back and jump on the bus. But yeah, I'm going to wait around for the bus for here because I've got no reason to have around. So I shall see you in a moment when the bus shows up. See you in a sec. And there we go. The bus is leaving. So after you jump on the bus, walk into the bus station. All you do is jump on the bus, have a great conversation with the driver as always, tap your card, get your £15 return ticket from Derby all the way to Alton Towers, and apart from that is how you get to Alton Towers all the way from Leeds. So if you have any questions or further ado, there is a bunch of information that you can do when it does involve public transport. But in cost wise, if you do have a rail card and do a book in advance, the tickets do range from all the way around from 20 to 30 to £32, depending on how advanced you book it on the journey and that. But if you don't have a rail card and you're booking the transport through the train side of it, please be aware it is going to be a little bit pricey. I think the lowest I found of the transport without the rail card is £47. And that. So the total amount without the rail card is 47 plus 15 is my dyslexic maths is 50. So the total amount without the rail card is literally about £60 and that. To get all the way from Leeds to Alton Towers without the rail card. But if you do have one of the rail cards, that gives you that one third off discount, including the two together, or the 16 to 30 or whatever rail card you get. It does knock it down to a total price of £37, depending on which day or how advanced you are booking the tickets and that. But that is the total price of the travel on how to get to Alton Towers. This service from the X80 does get to the park at 11 o'clock all the way till 7:30 today throughout this summertime in that. But all I can say to you guys is thank you for joining this little video of mine of a travel guide how to get to Leeds all the way to Alton Towers using public transport. And if you enjoy this video, please feel free to like and subscribe and that. I do appreciate that I've not been able to do much videos, but I try my best to get them out as I can. But without further ado, I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. See you next time, guys. Smash.